you know, doing what I do best.
Oh, shit! Oh, did the camera catch that? Got the camera! got the camera off!
It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. TG Jakes, any of them, all lies will be exposed.
What could be worse? Kevin Hart is under fire as 50 Cent, and Katt Williams simultaneously publicizes his excerpts from Diddy's freak-off party. This is considered a major bombshell that Katt Williams has specially reserved for his two bitter enemies. And to add fuel to the fire of this chaos, 50 Cent bravely volunteered to team up with Katt, presenting undeniable evidence of the dark relationship between Kevin Hart and Diddy. Do you find this story intriguing enough? Let's dive into the video now. We all know that Katt Williams has built a reputation over the years for speaking his mind and exposing the often dark and twisted realities of the entertainment industry. He's always been someone who refuses to play by the rules of Hollywood, instead opting to reveal what he believes is the truth about the industry's biggest players, no matter how controversial. In the past, Katt has made shocking allegations about various celebrities and their involvement in some questionable activities. His latest target, however, involves a connection between Diddy and Kevin Hart, two figures whose friendship has always seemed rock solid. But according to Katt, there may be much more lurking beneath the surface of that bond. According to Katt Williams, the alleged freak-off involving Diddy and Kevin Hart is far from just a rumor. He suggests that there's something far more nefarious going on behind the scenes, hinting that Diddy's influence and power in the entertainment industry might come at a personal cost for those involved with him. This wouldn't be the first time that Diddy's name has been linked to salacious rumors or secretive gatherings, as rumors of extravagant parties and questionable behavior have surrounded him for years. Katt's latest comments, however, have pushed the gossip mill into overdrive, with fans and critics alike trying to piece together the alleged connection between Diddy and Kevin Hart in this scenario. The fact that 50 Cent has stepped in to back up Katt Williams adds a whole new layer of intrigue to the situation. Known for being outspoken and unafraid to take shots at his fellow celebrities, 50 Cent has a history of going after Diddy. Over the years, the two have exchanged a number of public jabs. But this time, 50 seems intent on lending credibility to Katt's story. By supporting Katt's allegations, 50 Cent is implying that there may be more truth to these claims than people might initially assume. In his latest bombshell, Katt Williams is stirring up controversy surrounding the tight-knit friendship between Diddy and Kevin Hart, suggesting that their bromance may have some hidden layers that few people knew about. According to Katt, their long-standing connection might have been more than just two A-listers having each other's backs. It may involve some serious skeletons in the closet, including their alleged involvement in the infamous Usher essay drama. Katt Williams, known for his unapologetic style and refusal to sugarcoat things, recently dropped hints that Diddy and Kevin Hart could be tied to some disturbing activities, which potentially played a role in the rumors surrounding Usher's alleged health issues. The mention of Usher's run-in with an STD sparked renewed curiosity about the infamous allegations against the R&B star that surfaced several years ago. Back then, Usher faced a lawsuit from a woman who claimed he had exposed her to an STD without informing her beforehand, which led to widespread media coverage and public speculation. While Usher maintained his innocence, the rumors never fully disappeared. Now, Katt Williams is adding fuel to that fire by implying that Diddy and Kevin Hart may have been connected to this drama in some way, setting off a fresh wave of speculation. But what exactly does Katt mean when he suggests Diddy and Kevin Hart might have had a hand in Usher's alleged situation? Katt, being the provocateur he is, didn't provide all the details in a neat package, but he did leave enough breadcrumbs to get people talking. The idea that these high-profile celebrities who have built empires on their talent and charm could be involved in something as scandalous as contributing to an STD scandal is enough to raise eyebrows and ignite conspiracy theories. Could Diddy's infamous parties, often rumored to be more than just typical celebrity gatherings, have been the setting for some questionable behavior that led to the Usher allegations? Katt seems to be suggesting that behind the shiny exterior of friendship and professional success, there may be a more sinister narrative at play. Diddy's reputation in Hollywood has always been a mix of awe and suspicion. On one hand, he's a legendary music mogul who helped shape the careers of some of the most influential artists in hip-hop and R&B. On the other hand, stories of wild parties, secret alliances, and manipulative power plays have followed him for years. Katt Williams isn't the first to hint at Diddy's darker side, but by linking him to Kevin Hart and Usher's drama, Katt is pushing these rumors to new heights. Indeed, in 2024, the entertainment industry is facing a reckoning, as figures once untouchable now find themselves under scrutiny. Katt Williams, ever the provocateur, has launched another verbal missile at some of Hollywood's biggest names, this time aiming at Diddy and Kevin Hart. His claims have ignited a firestorm, particularly with the accusation that Kevin Hart might be an industry plant, someone whose success was handed to them, rather than earned. Katt's words have sent shockwaves through the comedy world and left many questioning the meteoric rise of one of its most bankable stars. Katt Williams has never been one to shy away from controversy. And in 2024, he seems more emboldened than ever. His latest tirade, which was as explosive as it was unexpected, paints a scathing picture of Kevin Hart's career. He stops short of outright calling Kevin Hart out for shady dealings, but he drops enough hints to make it clear that he believes Hart's success is far from organic. Katt is implying that Hart's rise to stardom was orchestrated, not a natural progression from hard work and talent. Katt's central point revolves around Hart's rapid rise in Hollywood. He challenges the narrative of Kevin Hart as a comedian who fought his way to the top, highlighting that in his 15 years in Hollywood, no one seems to remember Kevin Hart performing in sold-out comedy clubs or receiving standing ovations in his early days. According to Katt, this raises serious questions. Have we heard of a comedian that came to LA and, in his first year, had his own sitcom on network television and led his own movie called Soul Plane? Katt asks, pointing to Hart's early career milestones that seemed almost too good to be true. He further adds, "No, we've never heard of that before, that person, or since that person," making it clear that Hart's trajectory is highly unusual, even for the cutthroat world of Hollywood. The tension in Hollywood has been reaching a boiling point, and Katt Williams just turned up the heat to a whole new level. His recent comments have sent shockwaves across the entertainment industry, and fans are still reeling from the fallout. While Kevin Hart has faced scandal before, like when he sued blogger Tasha K for airing out his alleged cheating escapades, this time around, his response has been noticeably absent. Ever since Katt unleashed his explosive claims, Kevin has gone radio silent, leaving everyone wondering what's going on behind the scenes. Katt Williams is no stranger to controversy. In fact, he's built a career on it. Known for his raw, no-holds-barred comedy, Katt has always called out the strange and suspicious-looking behavior that runs rampant in Hollywood. He's been vocal about the weird vibes that seem to define the industry, pointing out that not everything is as glamorous or organic as it seems. What's especially interesting is his latest revelation about turning down major roles reportedly worth $50 million, 4 times. For most people, even turning down a single multi-million-dollar deal would be unthinkable, but Katt says he wasn't willing to make the compromises necessary to take the money. Katt's decision to pass on these offers isn't just about missing out on cash, it's a statement. Hollywood is notorious for demanding certain sacrifices from its stars, and Katt has always made it clear that he's not willing to sell out. The fact that he's claiming to have turned down $50 million not once, but 4 times, is a major bombshell. It speaks to the integrity he's always tried to maintain, even if it means leaving money on the table. To many, this might sound unbelievable. After all, who in their right mind would turn down that kind of cash? But Katt claims he's got the receipts to prove it, adding even more weight to his claims about the shady nature of Hollywood. Besides, the drama between Diddy and 50 Cent is the stuff of Hollywood legend, an ongoing rivalry that spans decades, filled with subtle jabs, not-so-subtle shade, and moments that have kept fans hooked. The latest chapter in their frenemies saga revolves around an eyebrow-raising anecdote where 50 Cent revealed that Diddy once offered to take him shopping. On the surface, it might seem like a generous, albeit slightly random, gesture. But for 50 Cent, it was strange enough to bring up publicly, and the implications sent ripples through the industry. In true 50 Cent fashion, he didn't hold back, subtly hinting that Diddy's offer may have had ulterior motives. The moment gained even more traction when Diddy was asked about it during an interview. While 50 painted the shopping offer as weird and suspicious, Diddy tried to brush it off as an innocent move. He claimed that he only wanted to help 50 Cent upgrade his style, suggesting that he meant no harm and was just being his usual fashion-forward self. But Diddy's denial didn't quite sit well with everyone, especially because he seemed somewhat caught off guard when the interviewer pressed him about it. For someone with Diddy's level of media training and experience, his response was unusually awkward, leaving many to wonder if there was more to the story than he was letting on. For years, 50 Cent has used his platform to throw shade at Diddy, often poking fun at his lavish lifestyle, high-profile parties, and personal habits. Their relationship can best be described as a roller coaster, with moments of public feuding followed by seemingly cordial interactions. It's clear that both men respect each other's status in the entertainment world, but they've also engaged in a battle for dominance, with 50 consistently attempting to undermine Diddy's image. One of the recurring themes in 50 Cent's digs at Diddy is centered around Diddy's rumored preferences and his famously wild parties. Over the years, stories have circulated about Diddy's extravagant lifestyle and what allegedly goes down at some of his exclusive gatherings. 50 has not hesitated to hint that these parties might involve more than just drinks and music. Whether it's through social media posts, interviews, or offhand comments, 50 Cent has consistently thrown out these veiled and sometimes not-so-veiled insinuations, which have only fueled public curiosity about Diddy's private life. At the heart of this rivalry is a long-standing competition between two men who have both achieved massive success, but in very different ways. 50 Cent, a rapper-turned-business mogul, has made a career out of being brash, outspoken, and unapologetic. He built his empire from the ground up, transforming himself from a street hustler to one of the wealthiest figures in hip-hop, thanks to smart investments in ventures like Vitamin Water and his own TV productions. Diddy, on the other hand, was one of the original architects of the mogul image in the hip-hop world. As the founder of Bad Boy Records, Diddy's career spans music production, fashion, liquor, and much more. He's seen as an industry gatekeeper, a man who wields immense power and influence, capable of making or breaking careers. 50's public jabs at Diddy can be seen as an attempt to challenge that power dynamic. In a sense, 50 Cent is trying to knock Diddy off the throne, exposing cracks in the image that Diddy has carefully curated over the years. Whether it's questioning Diddy's authenticity or mocking his high society lifestyle, 50 has positioned himself as a thorn in Diddy's side, constantly reminding the world that even moguls have vulnerabilities. The revelations surrounding Diddy, particularly in relation to his former long-term girlfriend Cassie, marked a pivotal moment in his public persona and career. In late 2023, Cassie shocked the entertainment industry when she filed a significant lawsuit against Diddy. The allegations she brought forth were deeply troubling, shedding light on years of mistreatment, manipulation, and inappropriate behavior during their relationship. While the case was ultimately settled outside of court for a reported $30 million, the accusations raised serious questions about Diddy's conduct behind the scenes. Cassie's lawsuit alleged that Diddy pressured her into participating in uncomfortable and inappropriate situations, often involving other people, and these situations reportedly included unsettling elements. The allegations suggested a pattern of control and manipulation that extended far beyond the public's understanding of their relationship. For many, Cassie had always been seen as Diddy's glamorous, much younger girlfriend, a talented singer and model who had been by his side for over a decade. However, behind the scenes, according to her claims, their relationship was anything but picture-perfect. Cassie's decision to come forward with her allegations after so many years in the public eye with Diddy left many wondering why she had stayed in such a situation for so long. One possible explanation is the power dynamic between them. Diddy wasn't just her partner, he was also a significant figure in her professional life. He offered her a long-term music deal, and Cassie's career as a singer was closely tied to Diddy's record label, Bad Boy Records. This professional entanglement may have made it more difficult for her to leave or speak out, as her livelihood and future in the music industry could have been at stake. Being under the influence of such a powerful figure in both her personal and professional life likely contributed to her feeling trapped in this difficult chapter. While the settlement resolved the case legally, it didn't erase the questions or concerns raised by Cassie's allegations. In fact, it opened the floodgates for others to come forward with their own troubling experiences involving Diddy. Shortly after Cassie's lawsuit became public, another woman stepped forward, alleging inappropriate behavior by Diddy dating back to 1991. This second set of allegations only compounded the public scrutiny Diddy was facing, suggesting that there may be a much longer history of problematic behavior. The accusations against Diddy also resurrected discussions about the late Kim Porter, the mother of 3 of Diddy's children, who tragically passed away in 2018. While Porter's cause of death was reported as complications from pneumonia, rumors had circulated for years about the nature of her relationship with Diddy and the possible difficulties she may have faced. Kim Porter had a close yet complicated relationship with Diddy, and her untimely death left a cloud of speculation about whether she too had experienced the dark side of being involved with him. While Porter herself never publicly made allegations against Diddy, the pattern of behavior described by others has cast a shadow over their relationship, prompting some to reconsider what Porter may have endured in her years with him. In addition to women, Diddy also has shady relationships with men. Rumors swirled that Diddy's massive comedy special he produced, featuring an impressive lineup of 110 comedians, was not simply about showcasing fresh talent and making waves in the comedy world. Instead, it was believed to be a cover for Diddy's alleged shady dealings with the male comedians he brought in for the project. These rumors suggested that Diddy was targeting comedians who were struggling to make a name for themselves in Hollywood, those who might be more vulnerable or willing to do whatever it took to get ahead in a highly competitive industry. According to those familiar with the situation, Diddy was allegedly leveraging his position of power to engage in inappropriate behavior behind the scenes, with some even accusing him of using the comedy special as a way to scout out fresh talent for reasons other than comedy. Katt Williams, known for his unfiltered takes on the entertainment industry, has been at the forefront of these rumors, hinting that Diddy's intentions with the comedy special were far from noble. While Katt didn't name specific individuals, he strongly implied that Diddy's involvement with comedians was motivated by something other than a desire to promote comedy. He claimed that the special was a strategic move to gain access to vulnerable comedians who might be more open to his advances or willing to participate in situations that would benefit Diddy's personal agenda. Williams's allegations opened up a can of worms, particularly when it came to the role that Kevin Hart may have played in this whirlwind of controversy. According to Katt, Kevin Hart was aware of Diddy's alleged escapades, even though he wasn't part of the comedy special itself. Katt hinted that Kevin had knowledge of Diddy's sketchy activities and chose to stay silent. Whether or not Kevin was directly involved remains unclear, but Katt's suggestion that Kevin had some level of awareness of what was going on has left fans and industry insiders questioning how much more the comedian might know. An old video from one of Diddy's notorious parties has resurfaced, adding fuel to the fire of speculation surrounding these three men. In the clip, Diddy is seen lounging on a bed when Kevin Hart and a camera crew unexpectedly walk in. Diddy's reaction is palpable. He appears caught off guard, and an unmistakable tension fills the air. As the awkwardness escalates, Diddy repeatedly tells Kevin not to get any closer and even throws in a no-homo joke, which only deepens the weirdness of the situation. This bizarre interaction has led many to wonder if something more went on between the two that night, prompting Katt Williams to suggest that there may have been some kind of physical interaction or proposal that made both men uneasy. Katt's insinuations are not new. He has long maintained that Kevin Hart is somehow entangled in Diddy's alleged shady dealings. He has gone as far as to suggest that Kevin might have accepted an offer from Diddy that Katt himself would have refused, which speaks volumes about the competitive and often cutthroat nature of the entertainment industry. Katt's accusations that Kevin is an industry plant who has sold his soul have sent shockwaves through the comedic landscape, casting doubt on Kevin's rise to fame and the lengths he might have gone to achieve his success. The idea that Kevin could have been involved in a compromising situation with Diddy adds another layer of complexity to their friendship, raising questions about loyalty, integrity, and what it means to succeed in Hollywood. In the midst of all this drama, whispers have emerged that Katt possesses spicy evidence regarding Kevin's alleged involvement in Diddy's questionable activities, particularly concerning Usher. This brings us to another sensational claim, the story that Usher, who was a rising star in the 90s, may have been involved in a disturbing incident while staying at Diddy's New York apartment at the tender age of 13. Allegedly, during this time, rumors circulated that Diddy had passed Usher an STD. This narrative is not only shocking, but paints a troubling picture of exploitation and manipulation in the entertainment industry, especially regarding young, impressionable artists. The ongoing drama surrounding Usher, Diddy, and Kevin Hart is a gripping tale that intertwines friendship, fame, and scandal. The recent buzz can be traced back to a conversation Usher had with Howard Stern, where he casually hinted at some eyebrow-raising experiences during his time living with Diddy. This admission has sent shockwaves through the entertainment world, with many speculating about the nature of those wild things. Adding to the intrigue, a video has surfaced featuring Diddy, Usher, and Kevin Hart hanging out together. In a lighthearted moment, Diddy reminisced about their playful morning battles over cereal, which some fans found oddly intimate. The offhand remark raised eyebrows, especially when one considers the possibility that these battles could hint at more than just a friendly rivalry over breakfast. Kevin's awkward shift in conversation following Diddy's comment only intensified the speculation, suggesting that there may be underlying dynamics at play that the trio is not ready to confront publicly. However, the tension surrounding Usher isn't limited to playful banter. A few years ago, he found himself embroiled in serious legal troubles when he faced allegations of knowingly spreading herpes. The lawsuit from Laura Helm was particularly explosive, as she sought a staggering $20 million in damages, claiming that their intimate encounters came without proper disclosure about Usher's health status. The nature of their relationship raised eyebrows, and many wondered how serious their involvement was, leading to rampant speculation about what transpired during their time together. Strangely, Helm's lawsuit seemed to evaporate without a trace, sparking rumors that hush money may have played a role in her decision to drop the case. The sudden disappearance of such a high-profile legal battle left many questioning the motives behind the scenes and whether money had exchanged hands to keep her quiet. Two additional women soon emerged with their own stories, both connected to the allegations surrounding Usher. Quantasia Sharpton, one of the women, stayed relatively low-key, but came forward to reveal that she had tested positive for herpes after a reported encounter with the singer. This shocking claim brought significant media attention and raised serious health concerns, not just for her, but also for the potential implications for others who may have been involved with Usher. Another woman, who didn't test positive for the virus but claimed to have hooked up with Usher shortly after turning 19, added to the alarming narrative. Her story illuminated the complexities and potential consequences of casual relationships, particularly regarding health safety and communication. The fallout from these encounters prompted conversations about the responsibilities that public figures have to their partners, especially in light of Usher's celebrity status. In a move to resolve the legal fallout from these various claims, Usher reportedly settled with another woman, known as Jane Doe, for a whopping $1.1 million. The sheer amount of the settlement raised eyebrows, as it indicated a desire to avoid prolonged legal battles and potential reputational damage that could arise from a public trial. This pattern of settlements and allegations paints a troubling picture of Usher's personal life, with fans and observers questioning how these incidents might affect his career and public perception moving forward. Katt Williams has once again set the entertainment world ablaze with his bold claims, suggesting that Diddy, a powerful figure in the music industry, could be the puppet master behind a series of troubling allegations involving various artists. Williams, known for his unapologetic candor and willingness to speak out against the industry's darker side, hinted that Usher's mentor, Diddy, may be orchestrating the shady stories that have circulated regarding not just Usher, but also Kevin Hart. In a recent conversation, Katt dropped a truth bomb, asserting that Diddy could be pulling the strings on a web of questionable activities that have entangled several artists, raising serious concerns about power dynamics in the entertainment industry. Katt took things up a notch by suggesting that Kevin Hart, often seen as Diddy's close ally, might have also participated in some of Diddy's alleged wild escapades. This revelation painted a stark picture of the relationships between these prominent figures in Hollywood, implying that their camaraderie might be rooted in more than just friendship. The notion that Kevin could be complicit in Diddy's questionable dealings adds an unsettling layer to Hart's otherwise upbeat public persona, causing fans and followers to reevaluate the complexities of their dynamic. Katt's narrative suggests that Diddy's influence may extend beyond mere mentorship, positing that he could be manipulating the careers of younger artists, including Kevin Hart, to ensure their allegiance and loyalty. Katt's claims hint that Diddy and his powerful inner circle may have had a hand in propelling Kevin to fame, perhaps using the allure of celebrity status as a means to control and exploit those around him. This perspective raises important questions about the price of success in Hollywood and the lengths individuals may go to maintain their status in such a cutthroat industry. But Katt's revelations don't stop at Usher and Kevin Hart. He ominously suggested that Usher isn't Diddy's only alleged victim, hinting at a history of inappropriate conduct with numerous other artists throughout Diddy's career. The implications of this claim are staggering, suggesting a pattern of behavior that could paint Diddy in a profoundly negative light. As more details emerge, the scrutiny surrounding Diddy's relationships with other artists will likely intensify, leading fans and industry insiders alike to ponder the potential ramifications of Katt's accusations. Adding fuel to the fire, Katt Williams has previously dropped serious shade on Diddy and Jermaine Dupri, specifically alluding to their potential involvement in unsavory dealings with the young rap duo, Criss Cross. This allegation further complicates Diddy's already murky reputation, insinuating that his relationships within the industry may not only be strategic, but also exploitative. Katt's comments about Criss Cross raise questions about the treatment of young artists in the music industry, highlighting the vulnerabilities they face in a landscape dominated by powerful figures. In recent revelations, comedian Katt Williams has suggested that the mentorship provided by Jermaine Dupri was not solely focused on nurturing the boy's musical talent. Instead, he hinted at the possibility of inappropriate behavior involving both Dupri and Diddy, suggesting that the relationship between the young artists and these influential figures may have been fraught with darkness. Katt's assertions paint a troubling picture of an industry where the lines between mentorship and exploitation can become dangerously blurred. The idea that the Criss Cross boys might have been subjected to inappropriate advances raises serious ethical concerns about how young talent is treated in the often cutthroat world of entertainment. Rumors about incidents involving Jermaine Dupri and Diddy began circulating in the wake of Katt's claims, leading many to connect the dots between these allegations and the later struggles faced by Chris Kelly. Tragically, Kelly's life was cut short when he was found unconscious at home in May 2013, later pronounced dead from a drug overdose. His family acknowledged his long battle with drug abuse, shedding light on the painful journey he had navigated since his rise to fame. Katt Williams suggested that the traumatic experiences the duo endured during their formative years may have contributed to Kelly's eventual struggles, raising the specter of unresolved trauma manifesting in destructive behaviors. Interestingly, the boys had suspicions about Jermaine Dupri right from the start of their careers. Even at such young ages, they sensed something was off. In interviews, Chris Kelly recounted a pivotal moment from their early days when they were simply hanging out, playing video games at a mall in Atlanta. It was during this seemingly innocuous outing that they encountered Dupri, who approached them with an offer to become rap stars. In his candid remarks, Katt suggested that Dupri wasn't just involved in isolated incidents of misconduct, but also overlooked similar troubling behaviors involving others in the industry. This has led to rampant speculation about the relationships between powerful figures like Diddy and Dupri, especially regarding the treatment of young and vulnerable artists. Katt's comments underscore a troubling culture that has long permeated the entertainment world, where artists are often treated as commodities rather than human beings with rights and dignity. He implied that this culture of exploitation extended to groups like Danity Kane, an all-girl group formed by Diddy on the reality show Making the Band. Katt suggested that Diddy may not have simply been a passive observer in the exploitation of these young women, but rather an active participant in creating an environment where such troubling dynamics could thrive. The implications of these allegations raise serious questions about the ethical responsibilities of industry moguls in nurturing talent and the impact of their actions on the lives of those they claim to support. The mention of Danity Kane brings a particularly stark spotlight to Diddy's management style. The group, which achieved significant success in the mid-2000s, often faced intense scrutiny over their relationships with Diddy, including allegations of manipulation and control. Katt's insinuations about Diddy's exploitation of the group's members suggest that the troubling practices within the music industry may have deeper roots than previously acknowledged. This aligns with growing concerns about how young artists are treated, often left to navigate their careers without adequate support or protection. In a bold move, Katt Williams addressed Diddy and Jermaine Dupri directly in a freestyle he released in 2011. His lyrics didn't hold back, as he pointedly questioned the actions of both figures while criticizing their reputations. The tangled web surrounding Diddy, Jermaine Dupri, and the Criss Cross duo has taken a sinister turn, with allegations that reach far beyond the music industry. Katt Williams has been vocal about the potential exploitation of Chris Kelly and Chris Smith, the young stars of Criss Cross, suggesting that their mentorship under Jermaine Dupri was not solely about fostering their music careers, but may have involved something far more insidious. According to Katt, Dupri allegedly exploited the boys, with whispers indicating that they may have been pimped out to influential figures, including actress Jada Pinkett Smith. This shocking claim has sent ripples through the industry, raising questions about the lengths some powerful individuals might go to in order to satisfy their desires. Katt's accusations point to a darker narrative where the well-being of young artists is overshadowed by the ambitions of those who hold the reins of power in the entertainment world. The implications of these claims are chilling, as they suggest that Chris Kelly's tragic struggles with substance abuse could be linked to the pressure and trauma he experienced at a young age in such a toxic environment. Tragically, Chris Kelly's battle with addiction culminated in his untimely death in 2013, leaving fans and friends to grapple with the fallout of a life that ended too soon. Katt's theory that this dark path was influenced by the exploitation of young artists adds another layer of sadness to Chris's story, painting a picture of a system that failed him. However, the allegations against Diddy extend beyond personal accounts, reaching into the realm of federal scrutiny. In 2013, when notorious figure Jimmy Henchman was apprehended, the feds were reportedly keeping a close eye on Diddy. The investigation delved into Diddy's connections with young artists, as federal agents sought to uncover the truth behind allegations of misconduct. In a striking U.S. District Court filing, prosecutors interrogated Henchman about Diddy's alleged inappropriate relationships, questioning not just the mogul's preferences, but directly asking if he had been involved with underage boys. This line of questioning from federal authorities suggests that there was substantial concern regarding Diddy's conduct as investigators tried to unravel a potentially dangerous network. The attention from law enforcement raises serious questions about the nature of Diddy's relationships with younger artists. The fact that authorities felt compelled to investigate the matter indicates a recognition of the need to protect vulnerable individuals within the entertainment industry. Katt's insistence that Diddy has been involved in shady dealings, especially concerning young boys, underscores a broader narrative about the need for systemic change in how the industry safeguards its talent. It becomes increasingly clear that the stakes are high and that the ramifications of these allegations could extend far beyond Diddy himself. What do you think about 50 Cent and Katt Williams' troubling allegations about Diddy's relationship with Kevin Hart? Leave us your comments in the section below. We hope you have found this helpful video. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you like it. Thank you for watching this and see you in the next videos. Goodbye.